Welcome to Meridian News Now. I'm Elena Cousineau. Thanks for joining us. The air is getting colder and people are starting to get the sniffles. With that comes flu season. Last year, we saw a record low in flu cases, according to the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. This year, the department is estimating that the number of flu cases in Michigan will go back to normal. That is why they urge Michiganders to get their flu shot, with the final goal of having 4 million people receiving the shot. The CDC said individuals are able to get their flu and COVID-19 vaccinations at the same time. Flu vaccines can be scheduled at local health departments, pharmacies, and physician offices. Starting this week, the Ingham County Health Department will be offering booster shots for all 3 types of COVID-19 vaccines. If you are over 18 and received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine more than 2 months ago, you are now eligible to receive an additional Johnson & Johnson shot, or you can choose between having Pfizer or Moderna for your booster shot. However, those who have received the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines are only eligible for the booster shot if they meet certain group criteria. Appointments will be available at the health department every Tuesday and Friday from 9 a.m. to noon and 1 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. through December 3rd. You can visit their website to schedule an appointment or call at 517-887-4517. Last Friday, a candlelight vigil was held in honor of those who lost their lives due to COVID-19. Turnout was low, but spirits were high as the event host, Rhiannon Klein, along with her family, reflected on their experiences with COVID-19 and lit candles for those who lost their lives. The vigil was sponsored by the AIDS Healthcare Foundation. Rhiannon explains why an AIDS nonprofit is doing a vigil for COVID-19.
30 years ago, when HIV first became a pandemic, we would have many candlelight vigils to honor those who were losing their lives to HIV. And we felt that now is the time with COVID-19 and how many people we've lost far too soon to be honoring them in the same way, doing a candlelight vigil.
Rhiannon and her family want people to do what they can to stop the spread of the coronavirus, so that people like her 2-year-old daughter can experience what it is like to live in a world without the devastation of COVID-19. Halloween is this Sunday, and Meridian Township officials shared what the Halloween hours are this year, and also some tips about how to stay safe during this spooky season. First, trick-or-treating will run from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the 31st. Those who wish to not participate in trick-or-treating are advised by the police department to keep their porch lights off. During trick-or-treating hours, parents are advised to accompany children 12 and under, give their children flashlights or glow sticks so drivers can see them, and wait until you arrive home to dig into that candy. The festive mood even made its way down to the weekly farmers market in Meridian Township. Last Wednesday, spectacular adventures at the market were held at the marketplace on the green. The evening included a variety of fun activities for children, including a scavenger hunt, face painting, and more. The Meridian Township Fire and Police Departments were out giving away candy, and the festivities even included a visit from the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition. Who are you gonna call?
We do the Comic-Cons and parades and just try to have a lot of fun and spread goodwill and cheer and share a smile with everybody, through our fandom. I hope that this is a thing that we, as a lot of adults, that we keep this alive with the kids and we make it safe and we make it fun.
Trick-or-treating is not the only thing happening this Halloween weekend. The Meridian Historic Village is hosting treats and tours on October 30th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. All buildings will be open for tours and goodies will be handed out at the general store. Registration for the police department Halloween open house is full, and those who registered will be able to see inside the police station on October 30th during their specific time slot. Kids will be able to sit in a patrol car and there will be cider and donuts. Face masks are required inside of the police station. One house in Haslett took Halloween to the extreme with their haunted decorations. I had the pleasure of speaking with the owner. Take a look. Every year on Halloween, Cheryl Underwood and her friend Brian Wamhoff decorate her backyard for Halloween. This year, they went on an adventure to get one decoration in particular.
We ended up going to the city of Warren for one of them. Got in line at 5:30. We were the 10th person in line, and there were 11 skeletons, so we were lucky enough to get one.
Even after that adventure, Underwood said her favorite thing about the display has to be the lights.
It's the purple and the orange together. It's just beautiful. I think it's really pretty.
Underwood said that she puts on these displays to make people happy.
Everyone comes and they're so joyous and they're so grateful and they're very happy. You know, they're shocked we don't charge any fees, and there's really no agenda other than to just see people smiling, and it's so nice since we've been through this COVID crisis to see people just genuinely happy and having somewhere to bring their kids.
With floats, animatronics, and lights, there's fun for everyone at this show.
I just think it spreads a ton of joy and brings people together, and it's not scary, it's just like celebrating community. It's beautiful.
After Halloween, Underwood is ready to set up for Christmas on November 1st.
So as soon as Halloween's over, we'll wake up on November 1st, we'll start taking everything apart, putting it away, and bringing the Christmas out. So that'll probably take us a couple weeks.
In Haslett, Elena Cugino, HOMTV. The house is located at 177 Damon Street, and all are welcome to visit. Along with the decorations, Underwood has candy out for kids that visit. This little guy right here was one of the many handmade crafts from the Haslett Craft Show. Crafters from all over Michigan flocked to present their handmade wares at the annual Holidays in Haslett Craft Show on October 16th. Overnight, the Haslett High School was transformed into a multitude of booths, selling all sorts of crafts ranging from cloths to lamps and much more. This event was sponsored by the Haslett Band Boosters, who used the money from this event to fund band-related projects. Michael Larson, the band director, shares some examples.
Private lesson scholarships for students, summer music camp opportunity rebate program for students, financial aid. Our motto is that no student is left behind because of finances. So we support all children regardless of their socioeconomic status.
This event has been going on for over 20 years, and they are already planning for next year. Going back outdoors all October long, Meridian Township hosted their Solar and Sustainability Tour. Throughout the month, Township residents were encouraged to view solar installations, both industrial and domestic, and learn more about solar energy. We spoke with Township Environmental Programs Coordinator Leroy Harvey about the tour in Meridian Township.
We are part of a nationwide effort. It's supposedly the largest grassroots solar initiative in the country ever. It's the first hybrid tour, so it's a combination of online and drive-by, so you can drive by and see some of the systems like the one in the background here.
The tour is a part of the 26th Annual National Solar Tour by the American Solar Energy Society. More information can be found at the Meridian Township website. Michigan State University hosted the annual XAVIER DEGROAT Autism Foundation's Spartan Supports Autism Awareness event on October 19th. Food and drink were served as the CEO of the foundation and host of the event, XAVIER DEGROAT, handed out awards to members. During the event, Meridian Township Police Chief Ken Plaga received the Kindness and Leadership Award for aid in helping educate the police on how to best interact with individuals with autism.
So I got a Leadership and Kindness Award from the XAVIER DEGROAT Foundation. That was for my participation and assistance, and really the police department and township's participation and assistance in bringing autism awareness forward, helping XAVIER with events that brought awareness and acceptance to autism, as well as his work to pass legislation so that law enforcement officers would know when they came into contact with somebody with autism, anybody on the spectrum, so if they have light sensitivity or other issues that may cause them to act what may be perceived as abnormal by law enforcement, but which is just how the person on the spectrum would act.
Though the event is over, you can keep up with the Foundation's events by visiting their website, XAVIERDegroatAutismFoundation.org. Time to talk about TikTok, which is not the sound your clock makes, but an app where people of all ages make videos for thousands to millions of viewers. One trend on the app is concerning to parents and teachers, and it is called a devious lick. Basically, the trend involves students stealing or completing other challenges at school, and then posting what they did on TikTok. Now, there is a list involving challenges for each month, like for this month, which is smacking a staff member. We spoke with Meridian Township Officer Chrissy Scacia about the consequences kids could face if they did these challenges.
You could face school sanctions like being suspended, in-school suspension. I suppose if you were on an extracurricular activity, you could have that taken away from you as well. And not only that, it could turn into criminal action. With the assault, the assaultive behavior, they could press charges for assault. The damage to property, the theft of property. And these are things of that level that could stay on their record for a really long time, or looking forward to a job or for college, that's going to be on their record, and that's something that they need to think about.
Meridian Township has not had any incidents related to devious licks. However, Scacia said education and open communication between schools, parents, and students are the best ways to avoid these challenges happening. October is National Pedestrian Safety Month and aims to bring awareness to the rise in pedestrian injuries and fatalities on roadways. According to the Office of Highway Safety and Planning, Lansing has been identified as one of the cities in Michigan with the highest number of pedestrian-involved crashes over a 5-year period. During this time, officers will focus on the laws applicable to all aspects of pedestrian safety. They also plan on looking for pedestrians not following proper procedure when walking on streets and sidewalks. OHSP says that more pedestrians have been killed in October than any other month. The Ingham County Land Bank and Treasurer's offices hosted their second annual tax property auction on Monday at the Lansing Center. With over 30 properties displayed at this auction, this was the second part of a 2-auction process, with the first round carried out in August, selling around $2 million worth of properties.
This is Eric Schertzing. I'm the Ingham County Treasurer. Today is the second tax auction in a 2-auction process required under Michigan statute annually for the tax foreclosed properties. Today is the second auction, which has lower opening bids statutorily, and we've got properties throughout the county, mainly City of Lansing, Lansing Township, Meridian Township, that are in today's auction. We will see what the bids are based on the number of people here and the interest in those individual properties.
The properties offered at this auction have been foreclosed for non-payment of delinquent real property taxes and/or special assessments in the past. Buyers who are unable to attend the sale can be represented by an agent or representative with the legal authority to bid and otherwise represent the person. Visitors who are interested were encouraged to sign up on the website's email list to get more information about the displayed properties for future auctions. Last Friday, the Lansing Regional Chamber of Commerce hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrating a grand opening of the new office for the Thatch Computer Consulting Firm, located at 4747 Okemos Road. Thatch Computer Consulting is an IT solutions firm based out of Lansing, Michigan, and it has been serving the Lansing area for nearly 20 years, providing services such as networking, security service, wiring, cable management, and much more, to local small businesses and larger corporations ranging from 5 to 200 employees.
My name's Luke Cole. I'm the Vice President of Thatch Computer Consulting, and we're here today just to kind of celebrate the opening of our new office at on Okemos Road here. We just moved down not too far, down the road. And our company is obviously an IT consulting company where we work with businesses locally and across the country, basically consulting on their IT needs, whether that's setting up networks or troubleshooting some of the tougher issues, things like that.
With over 22 current employees, TCC is growing rapidly and hiring around 1 to 2 employees every month to keep up with the demand for services. They are currently in the process of opening a new location in Illinois, while looking to branch out to different areas such as Indiana and Ohio. To learn more about Thatch Computer Consulting and the services they are able to provide, visit thatchcc.com or call 517-449-0009. The Friends of the Haslett Library held their annual fall used book sale on Saturday, October 23rd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The sale took place in the library's bookstore and happens twice a year during the fall and spring season. A book basket silent auction also took place, where the highest bidder was notified at the end of the event to claim their winning basket. A different variety of genres were available to choose from and was not only limited to books, but also CDs, DVDs, and books on tape. Marilyn Rye, the director of the Friends of the Haslett Library, spoke with HOMTV about the continuation of the used book sale.
I just enjoy having people come. They're so pleased. They'll go out with their bag of books, and perhaps they've paid what they might have been able to get one book at a retail store. It's nice to be able to do something that, you know, is worthwhile and affordable.
Director Rye has worked closely with the library staff and had them give her requests with where the money raised from this event would be best placed. If you would like to know more about future book sale events at the Haslett Library, make sure to visit their website. After many months of being closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Wharton Center is underway with its 2021-2022 season. In our most recent episode of Home Entertainment, Brandy Yates spoke with Wharton's public relations manager, Bob Hoffman, about what it feels like to be back.
It has been a long time, Bob.
It has been such a long time. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's great to be talking about Wharton Center again and the exciting shows because we have a season.
Yes.
So, good news.
COVID kind of put a halt to everything, and especially Broadway, and I know Broadway slowly coming back, and including here at the Wharton.
Some of the musicals at the Wharton this season include Hadestown, Cats, Frozen, Hamilton, Mean Girls, and much more. The full list of events, as well as how to purchase tickets, can be found on the Wharton Center's website. With the Michigan versus Michigan State football game and Halloween this weekend, the City of East Lansing is encouraging East Lansing community members and out-of-town fans to celebrate safely. Here are a few things the city would like people to know. Open alcohol is not permitted in any public place in East Lansing, including streets, sidewalks, parks, and other public property. It is illegal for individuals under 21 to drink. Setting fires in the community is dangerous and places a burden on the city's emergency responders. Anyone caught setting a fire could face arson charges or other charges. More information can be found on East Lansing's website. And as a Michigan State student myself, I just want to give a big go green to all the other Spartans out there. That's all for today's episode of Meridian News Now. Remember, you can stay up to date with Township News by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, HOMTV.net. I'm Elena Cousineau. Thanks for watching and have a great day.